Hey, how's it going? Nah, I've been here since 5 and it's been a crazy day. A lot of customers complaining, help me with this, help me with that. I mean, what do they think I'm here for? I've got a few waiting right now. Alright, I'll catch you later. How can I help you? That was an example of really bad customer service, and unfortunately, we probably all have had some example like that in our interactions. With the ever-growing importance of providing exceptional customer service, cultivating great communication skills has become the cornerstone of delivering on that promise. Let me ask you all, are you more likely to tell folks and friends and family about a really bad experience you had or a really good experience you had? The truth is that most folks actually tell many people about bad experiences, but only a few about good experiences they come across. So it's very important to get it right the first time. Now, I've worked for a few years as a casualty adjuster for an insurance company, and everybody that called us was not having a good day. They either had a car accident, their car was stolen, they had some claim, and I need to learn very quickly on the spot that developing good communication skills was critical to having a good customer service interaction. Folks needed to have a good representative on the other line in order to walk them through the process, and it saved a lot of service encounters for me. So today I'd like to talk about what makes up a good communication in a customer service interaction. There is verbal and nonverbal communication, and I also wanted to lastly talk to you about how we can benefit as consumers in a business interaction utilizing good communication skills. So stick around to the end. There's a really good point here I have for you that's probably going to benefit you at some point. Competent verbal communication skills can greatly increase customer satisfaction. Today, a lot of businesses are working towards standardized scripting so that consumers hear the same message consistently. While that may help a business on one aspect of delivering the same message, in a study by Victorino and Verma from 2013, published in the Production and Operations Management Journal, they came across a study and conducted a study that talked about how scripting actually could hurt customer service encounters, depending on how well that scripting was utilized. In some indications, clients had no impact on their rating of satisfaction. In other cases, it actually resulted in very poor communication. So a verbal script, while it sounds great, may be actually off-putting to a consumer. While a large portion of customer service strategy may focus on what to say, just as much emphasis should be placed on what is not said, which brings me to nonverbal communication skills. They actually play an even larger role in exceptional customer service encounters. In a study by Gabbett and Haag in 2001, published in the Journal of Marketing and Management, they noted that parties that were able to invoke more empathy saw that their ability to code and decode messages greatly increased, and that had a direct impact on the customer service outcome. So what that means is being a good listener. When a client is maybe talking, the business representative needs to show that they're really taking emphasis on what they're saying. They're listening, they're taking it all in, invoking that empathy really does go a long way to increasing that level of satisfaction for the customer. Lastly, I told you I'd tell you a little trick here. Clients and consumers have a great deal of power in the communication process when working with a business. And that can be in the form of silence or other nonverbal communication skills. The use of silence and nonverbal communication can actually enhance a client's level or consumer's level of authority, such as in sales negotiations. Making a demand and saying what you want and then being absolutely silent puts the emphasis on the business to meet your demands. So silence, great trick for sales. Another important part of this on the consumer level is verbalizing if you have a problem. A business cannot help recover your interaction if you don't tell them what the problem is. So clients and consumers, you actually have a piece of the responsibility there in trying to salvage that interaction. They need to hear from you so they can help you. So we've talked about verbal communication skills, nonverbal communication skills, and what role consumers also have in that as we talk about how communication is key to good customer service here. A real important note of a study that I came across This was by Itar and Ahmad in 2015. It was published in the Journal of Economic and Social Studies. And what this actually talked about was that intercultural communication competency was critical. It was one of the new emerging fields in salvaging customer service. So I thought that was a really key note that we should know. So the next time you're making a transaction or interacting with a service representative, pay close attention to both the verbal and nonverbal communication that's being expressed. And I'd like to ask you all to contemplate, how will you alter your level of communication now? Thank you. Take care.